Where is the Nicki collab? We're hoping for it in the future. Seriously. And a lot of people try to make fun of it, like, you're never gonna get your feature, but you never know what can happen.
So here's the deal, JT and Nicki Minaj's friendship is officially dead, and they're airing their dirty laundry on social media. Remember when Nicki was all about JT, praising her and taking her under her wing? Well, Nicki just kicked her to the curb and distanced herself. JT, not holding back, blasted Nicki for using her for clout and then dumping her. And get this, she also accused Nicki of doing the same thing to Ice Spice and other female rappers, using them to boost her own image. JT came ready for war against Nicki, and fans have been buzzing about the tension between them for a while. But let's not even start on Nicki and Ice Spice. Everyone knows the tea there. Ice Spice has been secretly hating on Nicki, which is wild because Nicki's the one who really put her on the map. Sure, Ice Spice was making moves, but Nicki elevated her, crowned her the princess of rap, and even collaborated on 2 tracks, Princess Diana and Barbie World, both of which hit the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10. We all thought Ice Spice and Nicki were tight, especially since Ice Spice was out here fighting Nicki's battles, even starting beef with Lotto just to back her. But a few months ago, things took a turn. Ice Spice's best friend, Baby Storm, spilled all the tea, exposing Ice Spice for secretly shading Nicki, calling her delusional and ungrateful. The drama didn't stop there. Baby Storm and Ice Spice had a falling out, and Baby Storm dropped receipts, including text messages where Ice Spice was straight up trash talking Nicki. The real kicker? Ice Spice claimed she was the one who was first approached to appear on the Barbie album, and that she brought Nicki on board, calling Nicki delusional. She wrote, "We were about to put out another record in June, but the Barbie soundtrack, which is an opportunity I brought her, because Barbie asked me to do it alone, but since that's her brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something. She is kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional, which is an opportunity I brought her." He never actually spoke up about the drama I was dealing with, but you could tell she was feeling some kind of way because she started distancing herself from Ice Spice and quietly took back the crown she gave her. It was all pretty under the radar until now. Nicki just made a move that's got everyone talking. She hit that big unfollow button on both Ice Spice and JT on Instagram, and you already know what that means. Fans are buzzing with speculation, thinking there's some serious bad blood brewing between these ladies. It's getting real spicy out here. Everyone thought Nicki would unfollow Ice Spice, but JT has been nothing but loyal to Nicki, even starting drama with Cardi B just to prove it. So why would Nicki turn around and do her like that? Well, the streets are buzzing with theories, and word is Nicki might have figured out that JT was just using her for clout and never really liked her. And if you're wondering where this is coming from, the receipts show that back in the day, before JT blew up, she was hating on Nicki big time. JT even attacked Nicki unprovoked in a tweet. "I just don't like Nicki because she feels like she runs things. Please, I want Cardi to take completely over B, that B to the back." And there was this old video of her and Young Miami going live on Facebook and diss. They also made it clear they were picking sides in Nicki's beef with Cardi. They were all about Team Bars. They even made a song with Cardi. But out of nowhere, they switched up and started talking about how much they love Nicki and wanted to work with her because they were supposedly big fans.
Where is the Nicki collab? We're hoping for it in the future. Seriously. And a lot of people try to make fun of it, like, you're never gonna get your feature, but you never know what can happen.
At first, Nicki gave them the silent treatment, refusing to acknowledge their shade. But eventually, she let it slip that she knew all along they'd been hating on her for no reason, and she wasn't having it. Nicki's got eyes and barbs everywhere, and she wasn't about to let that slide.
It's a group that they have over there that keeps mentioning your name because they want to do a song with you. Would you do a record with the City Girls?
A few years ago, I saw a video of them, and I asked someone on their team at that time, I asked someone about them. Like, oh my God, I heard da, 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 and I saw this video, and that's cute. Yeah, like, I was thinking about jumping on a record, one of their records that was out at that time. And then social media happened. You know what I'm saying? Social media happened with when, people will say things about someone, like an artist, whether they tweet it or say it, or whether they get pulled, whether it gets pulled out of them in an interview or something like that. And the thing is, whenever you post something on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Whenever you say something in an interview, is there forever. So as a human being, an artist is a human being first. So if I, as just a regular human, was about to do something with you, if I was about to go out to dinner with you tonight, and then I get something that says, yo, she don't really fuck with you like that. She was saying this and she don't really like you. And she said she hopes you actually, never pop or never flourish and da-da-da. I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you anymore, because now I know that I like you, but you don't really like me. So I'm just, that's just a human way to feel. If you hear somebody who's saying things about you, not just one thing, but repeated things, repeated tweets for years, not just one thing. So
it's hard to let that go.
But she eventually decided to let it go, revealing that she had talked to them over the phone and wanted to move past the drama. She said it was time to move on. Just had a great convo with JT and Young Miami. Let's move on and make new memories. Young Miami and JT both responded to Nicki's tweet with Miami saying, Queen T and JT saying, sad sister, thank you for your time and your advice. A true queen, love you. As far as we knew, things had been good between Nicki and JT, especially after JT got into a fight with Cardi B when Cardi called her Nicki's lapdog. JT was clearly on Nicki's team, fighting her battles, so we thought everything was great. But a couple of weeks ago, rumors started swirling that JT was in talks with Roc Nation about signing a management deal, kind of like what Megan Thee Stallion did with them. If this were true, Nicki would have been super hurt because, as we all know, she's no longer cool with Roc Nation, Beyonce, or Jay-Z. Nicki's been saying they're all out to get her, on some kind of sabotage mission. And why all remember when Megan Thee Stallion threw shade at Nicki earlier this year in her song His Right? Well, Nicki didn't let that slide either. She clapped back at Meg and couldn't resist dragging Roc Nation into the beef too, accusing them of trying to make her look like a fool. B thinks she a bully cause she got a Roc Nation brunch every year, be mad at party he told all yet tea, but you taking shots at my family, get up on your good foot. Go apologize to your mother, you nasty serpent. Nicki didn't mince words. She outright accused Roc Nation of secretly funding Megan, even though Megan claims to be independent. Nicki's not buying it and isn't afraid to call them out on it. She shared a screenshot of a Roc Nation ad from Megan and wrote, spending so much money, but she's the little broke independent artist Desiree. You've got to let it go, baby. The world knows she's ass. And can't rap, stop trying to make fetch happen. I just put out a song with no promo, no video. It's already number 2. But Nicki didn't stop there. She threatened to expose the CEO of Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, and she tweeted, on the next song I delve into all the people Desert allegedly fired for unknown reasons, other things as well. So many people were blindsided and hurt by her allegedly. She's willing to go broke to try to replace me, fix it, Jesus. If you're wondering why Nicki has such strong feelings against Roc Nation, here's the deal. Nicki Minaj's beef with them didn't just start yesterday. It goes back to when she was dating Meek Mill. After their messy breakup, Nicki was reportedly ready to drop a documentary exposing Meek for allegedly getting physical with her during their relationship. But here's the tea. Meek was under Roc Nation's management back then, just like Megan Thee Stallion is now. Word on the street is that Roc Nation stepped in and told Nicki to keep quiet to protect Meek's image. Soon after, the whole project got scrapped, and Nicki is convinced Roc Nation had everything to do with it. But that's not all. Nicki's also been saying that Roc Nation has been running smear campaigns against her, allegedly paying people to make TikToks or tweet negative stuff about her to ruin her reputation.
And the paid for TikToks and the paid for tweets, to the point where people got their little $250 for their tweet to say something bad about Nicki Minaj, and then the next day it was like, anyway, I'm listening to Bigfoot. So I don't know why anybody of that, and I'm not talking about any rapper, I'm talking about a company or companies.
So if JT decides to sign with Roc Nation, knowing what Nicki went through with them, let's just say Nicki won't be sending her any flowers. But that's not the end of it. Nicki recently went on Queen's Radio and threw some major shade, saying that female rappers turned down her label, Heavy on It, to sign with bigger labels right after she put them on.
Tell somebody they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, sign with Heavy on It, but then they'll go and sign with the white peoples. And guess who the white people's finna call? Always. Oh, they always make sure they get the attention of the barbs.
So you would be surprised, and I'm not talking about doing ad-libs on any songs, if their name is not on the Pink Friday 2. They're not a heavy on it artist.
JT isn't letting Nicki control the narrative, she just accused Nicki of being controlling. JT claims that Nicki allegedly tried to sign her to a terrible record deal, and when she refused, Nicki got salty and started accusing JT of being ungrateful. Now, JT is saying that Nicki only used her to one-up Cardi B and never really liked her in the first place. Fans have had a lot to say about Nicki dumping both Ice Spice and JT, with many leaving comments showing their belief in JT's side of the story. Cardi B, Mega Thee Stallion duo Cat Lotto, Ice Spice, JT, at a certain point you have to realize that she's the problem. She's a mean girl, a 41-year-old mean girl married to a rapist felon who I believe has been cheating allegedly. She doesn't want anyone else in the SP spotlight. And I sneaked this Nicki called her jealous even after Nicki gave her features in promo. Then, when Nick gave her months to apologize privately, instead Ice messy self thought dissing Cardi would work. And it didn't. Nicki silently unfollowed and moved on. Might be not the problem. There's definitely a lot of drama going on with the rap girls, but I want to know what you think. Do you think JTT is justified in coming after Nicki Minaj? Or is Nicki really being the mean girl everyone says she is? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out the next video.